Why is glass transparent? It's a fascinating question, isn't it? The answer lies within the orderly atomic structure of glass. Intriguing, isn't it? Well, hold on to your seats as we delve into the scientific world of atoms and light. To understand why glass is transparent, we must first delve into its atomic structure. Glass is a fascinating material, a supercooled liquid that has been vitrified or transformed into a solid. It's comprised of silicon dioxide, commonly known as silica, which is arranged in a non-crystalline or amorphous structure. This is a unique state of matter, where the atoms are not arranged in a regular repeating pattern like in a crystal, but rather in a more random and disordered fashion. Now, let's shift our focus to the electrons. Each atom in the silica structure has electrons orbiting around its nucleus. When light, which is a form of electromagnetic radiation, hits these electrons, it can either be absorbed, reflected, or transmitted. In many materials, the light is absorbed and then re-emitted, often as heat. But the electrons in the atoms of glass are a different story. These electrons have a unique ability to absorb the light's energy and then almost immediately re-emit it in the same direction. This means the light can pass through the glass with minimal obstruction. So, it's the well-behaved electrons in glass that make it possible for us to see through it. Now that we know about the atomic structure of glass, let's see how light interacts with it. Picture a beam of light approaching a piece of glass. Upon hitting the glass, the light doesn't bounce back or get absorbed, but it continues on its journey through the glass. This happens because of the orderly atomic structure of glass. The atoms in glass are arranged in a regular pattern, and the electrons within these atoms are what we might call well-behaved. They allow the light to pass through with minimal interference. It's a bit like a well-organized team. Everything runs smoothly and there's little to no conflict. The light doesn't get absorbed or reflected much, but instead, it travels through the glass almost as if it were not there at all. That's why, when we look through a window, we're actually seeing the light that managed to get past all those orderly atoms and well-behaved electrons. So, to answer the question, Mengapa Kaka Tembus Kahaya? It all boils down to the orderly atomic structure of glass. The electrons within the atoms of glass allow light to pass through with minimal hindrance. Essentially, it's these tiny particles and their interactions with light that make glass transparent. It's an intricate dance of physics happening right beneath our noses every time we look through a pane of glass. Who knew that our daily window view was a result of such fascinating atomic behavior? Science is truly everywhere, even in the most transparent of places.